Hello, hello. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. You ready for some farming with wilbur? With wilbur? Wilbo. Hello. Let me undeafen.
Deafen?
Ah!
Ah,
Hello.
hold on. I need to pause stream because I got jump scared.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, I guess I should have my Stardew up. Yeah, there,
Yeah.
it's up.
Open it.
It's up. It's open.
Okay, I'll host the farm and stuff. Ah, I have to make my whole character first. Okay, hold on.
Oh
Let
my
me show the
god.
people the
Okay.
game.
Well, I'll just wait, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait now.
I'll just sit here and wait.
You just open stream and watch me make my character.
No. I'm just gonna look at my tiny tarot card deck.
Oh, I forgot how loud the game is all the time.
Did I tell you I got a tiny tarot card deck? It's literally teensy. It's the best
No,
thing
you
I've
did
ever.
not tell me that.
I'll have to send you a photo. It's literally so cute. It's so little.
We're sharing our money.
What? No!
Yes, we're sharing!
It's sharing money.
Oh, fine.
It
We can have
stresses
separate
me
money.
out.
Whatever, whatever.
We can share money if you want to. I don't care.
No, it's fine. We don't have to share money. It's fine.
We can if you want to. I was just.
We're called Streaming Farm. We're streaming. Streaming Farm.
Oh, I'm not streaming.
Streaming Farm for the streamers.
I have not been streaming because I keep coughing every time I try to talk. So I. Like that.
Hold
see?
on, the roomies are all chatting.
I thought you were talking about my roommates, and I was like, literally, no one's talking.
No, you
I was
goblin.
I was like only one of them is home right now.
Yeah. Your mother's grilling tonight. Ooh, that sounds really good.
Oh my god, can I have some? That literally
share?
sounds amazing.
Share?
I had a quesadilla
Favorite thing.
from work.
Pickles.
Oh.
Which kind of cat? The orange one, the gray one, or the more orange one?
Orange one. And we name it Pumpkin.
Okay. Now I gotta make it look like me. Oh boy. My favorite part.
Oh man, I'm not to customize. I'm not to customize my little person.
Yeah.
I already know what I want though, so. Chat, Cal is literally killing me. They're forcing me to speak, and I'm dying.
What the heck? What the heck?
It's so weird because this doesn't happen at work. I think when I get home from work and I'm like actually able to rest, then my body's like, why the heck are you speaking? I keep forgetting if I can swear on your stream.
I mean, you can, but I typically don't.
Okay, I'm gonna swear.
I don't know what color pants I want. Pale as heck? Is that an option? Oh yeah, you know it. There I am. The palest of the ghosts. There's too many options.
The palest little boy. I'm just gonna look at Twitter. Guys, I legally am obligated to tell you all this, but My Chemical Romance released a new song like 10 minutes ago, and it's so good. It's like 6 minutes long. It's literally so good. I cried a little bit.
Wow. I haven't listened to it yet. I'll probably listen to it after stream.
It's so good.
Go this
Dan Howell posted about it. He posted a funny.
Oh, now I have to pick out a shirt. This is the hardest part.
Wow.
Oh wait.
Yeah, My Chemical Romance put out a new song, and it is called let me look. The Chasm of something or other. Let me see. It's called Hold on. It's called the Foundations of Decay. So I was totally wrong.
Should we skip the intro or should we do the intro?
I guess do the intro in case people haven't seen it. I don't know. I'm assuming everyone here has played Stardew.
Do we care what kind of farm we have? Standard, river, forest, hilltop, wilderness, four corners, beach.
Nah, anything but beach.
I might go for a forest farm. That sounds kind of fun. I always go for the
I
river
like-
farms.
I do like a good forest. Rivers are also good. The ring I got a ring that one of those rings that cracks when you're stressed, and the crack in it, I got it like less than a week ago, and the crack in it is slowly getting bigger.
I wonder what that says.
It says I'm stressed.
I'm a very special granddaughter. What's that supposed to mean?
Wow, you're a very special
Is that a gay
granddaughter. You're special because you're gay.
Yeah, I am gay because wait.
You're gay because you're special?
Sure. I guess that works. Oh my god, is he doing the thing with the fingers where you're like, I got you? It looked like he did that for a second.
He's like, I got you, and then...
Yeah, there it was again!
He's like going to dab you up, and then he just deceased.
Wow, you really just did him dirty like that.
I did. I'm just sitting waiting on the home
screen. Is this supposed to be like a fake cross? Like, is this the cross in the Stardew universe? It's kind of funky.
Does it look like a cross?
It looks like it could be a cross. A new
Maybe.
starter world or playing one when you're in year 9? Oh my gosh. Have you completed the year 9 one? Smile. You're with Joja.
Make a new one, because once you get to year like 4, you've pretty much done everything.
No, Blackout. The like coming out for the joke. I almost did that when I came out to my parents fully. This is a funny story. My family didn't know until like mid quarantine. Well, my siblings knew, my parents didn't. But like a year ago or so, I don't remember how long ago, but my siblings and we made a Kahoot for my parents, which is hilarious.
What?
We made a Kahoot for my parents and filled it with like fun facts about us and like silly things that we'd done as kids that we weren't sure if our parents knew about. And one of the last questions was almost, which one of your kids is it straight? Because that would have been so funny.
So funny. You should have done
comedy.
that. Why did you not do that?
I almost did. I like had the question written up, and then I texted my sister and I was like, is this a good idea? And she was like, I can't tell you if this is a good idea or not. And I was like,
it is.
You're right.
It would have been a good idea.
But it would have been so funny. It would have been so funny. I almost came out to my parents on a freaking Kahoot. That would have been so funny. I really should have.
That's iconic.
I almost did it, but then I was like, I don't know if I'm ready. So that I didn't. But I really was like, but the comedy. But like for the jokes. Like, I don't know. I didn't do it, but I almost did. It would have been very funny. What a coming out story, truly.
I would have paid to see footage of that.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Okay, we just got a deed to a farm.
My parents I'm gay.
My first YouTube video ever is the Kahoot where I come out to my parents. That's hilarious.
Gone wrong.
Oh no.
Gone wrong.
Tragic. Okay.
In parentheses, an ambulance was called.
And I've got the like typical thumbnail face, the like Yeah.
And like your parents' faces are blurred out and they have like angry faces.
Oh my god, yes. Like the stock
photo
of like the angry parents.
Yeah, and like a big thumbs down, just like in the middle, and then the video is like 30 seconds long, and it's like, yeah, so they were cool about it.
Yeah, actually it was fine.
Yeah, actually it was pretty good, actually.
Did I get you? LOL. Jokes. I must be Clee, that's true. Hello, Robin, the local carpenter.
Damn, you're doing this whole intro just leaving me in the dust on the starting screen.
You'll get in here eventually.
At some point.
Oh, we have 2 cabins, just in case.
Just in case.
Okay, we can skip this part. It's fine.
Just in case you have a roommate.
No, like there are 3 of us total. Okay, hold on. Let me add you.
There, what?
Let me invite you. Okay, I sent it to you.
Fuck, shift plus tab.
Okay, let me pause
Okay,
this.
play the game. I accepted an invitation. Can you go back to the, can I go back to the, huh?
Are you in?
Hold on. This, okay, yeah, I'm in. This fucking stupid, the overlay on Steam or whatever this is.
Wilding, always.
Okay.
Yeah, I got us some
farmer spots.
Because I accidentally clicked 2 cabins instead of 1. So there is room for 1 more person.
Oh. Unnamed farmhand. What should my name be? I guess I have to do it all in caps. Wilbur.
A viewer has joined us. Yes, the TV can sense that I'm here. The spirits are displeased! Oh no.
Oh,
On my
boy.
first day?
They're angry at you.
Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn cash. Okay.
What is my eye color?
Your eyes are like gray, broski.
Yeah. Broski? I'm sorry, did you just call me bro?
I did fully just call you broski. And I stand by
Your
it.
eyes are like gray, broski.
Like broski.
Like
I'm gonna
dude,
clean up this farm.
your eye color.
Bro, your eyes are like gray, bro.
Like, bro.
Veggie soup is here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. It's a vegetable soup.
Yo, veg, I didn't like that. I'm not calling you veg.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Veggie, you missed it. I just told the story about how I almost added the question to the Kahoot about coming out. I just told that story. It was very funny. Do you remember when I texted you and I was like, should I do it? And you were like, Yeah.
My hair is pink right now, so I need to make my hair pink. There you go. That's close enough.
Yeah, I just told them that story. It's very funny. Why did we make them a Kahoot in the first place? I think it was my idea, wasn't it? Probably. I'm just a little funky fresh.
You're funky fresh?
I'm funky fresh. What can I say? I don't want this cabin right here. This is really annoying, actually.
My mic did not pick up my deep sigh.
Good. We don't need it.
That's kind of sad.
I was bored. Hashtag thanks, COVID. Perfect. Da, da, da. True. We truly were. Yeah. Never say that again. I think I'll say what I want.
Oh, going rogue.
You know it. Are you designing yourself right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
You're
Why are
focusing
there
like
so
really
many
hard on it.
shirt options?
I know. I'm telling you, that's the hardest part. Every time I have to make a starter character, I'm like, oh god, I have to pick an outfit. Oh god.
This is who.
I'm cleaning up the area where we're gonna put our crops.
Okay. Have fun.
I've never chopped a log in real life. Have you?
It's kind of, yes, I have. It's kind of fun. It's very satisfying when it like splits apart.
Interesting. You know what I
Makes you-
found out recently?
What?
Brother Soup is really good at throwing like hatchets.
Oh?
Isn't that? It's almost concerning.
I've always been terrified of going to like an axe throwing range because I worried that one is gonna bounce back and just kill me.
I think that that's a valid concern. Used to chop
Bro.
logs to sell firewood. Oh, interesting. Okay, how many? I'm thinking 1, 2, 3 spaces.
I used to work on this little like reenactment historical farm thingy, and I used to chop wood.
What?
Dude, why are there so many shirts? I'm on number 95. Okay, this
You
is no.
are also gonna get parsnip seeds.
Thanks.
So that was simply a statement.
Thank you for the parsnip seeds. Why are all these shirts so horrible? Whatever, we're going with this one. Oh, I could make myself a beard.
Your grandfather sold it to his
Or-
neighbors. You use this free label. Paid in candy. Classic. Classic childhood things.
Should I be a man or a woman?
Oh, your choice.
I think I will be.
What are the vibes?
I like this haircut in the woman one, so I guess I will be a woman.
Alrighty.
This is.
You were like 8 at the time? Fair enough.
This is what my hair looks like. Oh, that's the type of favorite thing.
I put pickles.
These no. Uh,
Okay, I gotta chop down some more wood so that I can make some chests for all these goodies I'm collecting. I'm going to pass out. But it's fine.
maybe stop.
Oh, but I only need like... Oh, it's okay. We'll do it. I
are the
need
controls of this
3
game? Oh,
more
God.
wood.
Ah, parsnip seeds.
Perfect. I have enough for a chest.
Are we sharing money or no?
No.
Good.
Because somebody said, oh, I don't want to share money. Because you hate
It's
me.
stressful. It's
You hate
stressful when
me.
you're playing with other people and you have to like keep an account the money because
You
you're
hate
sharing
me.
it.
You hate me. It's fine.
I mean, I'm just kidding. I cannot read this.
22.
My brain is not working.
Same bestie. In
22.
relation to passing out, you good, Veggie Soup? You good?
You
I'm a money
Yeah,
hoarder,
yeah,
to be
Cal-
honest.
the thing is, the reason I don't want to share money is because we have another farm with Leggy and Maddie and Sin, and it's the goons, and Cal always gets mad at us when we spend money.
Because you guys spend all the money all the time. I'm the only responsible one in the goons. It's a fact.
video game.
See, it's funny because in real life, I spend all of the money I have all the time. Veggie Soup speaks the truth. I just, listen, I just like spending money. But in video games, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
In real life, I cry when I spend money on myself.
Tragic.
It's a fun time.
56.
No, the spirits hate me.
Time to meet all of the people. Hello, people.
Why can I not read today? My brain is just not processing
I mean,
words.
you don't really need to read. It's okay.
I had
Just
to read the
Do the silly little
thing.
farm things.
Your money, Karai, is funding merch.
I think Karai's funding everything at the moment.
True.
Truly, Karai's out here just funding my entire existence. I'm gonna meet everybody in town today.
Have fun. I'm being antisocial and I'm chopping down the weeds. I'm doing the work. I'm putting in the work around
Did you
here.
do the thing? Did you
What
plant
thing?
your parsnips?
No.
Plant your freaking parsnips so that they grow.
Fine. Where's the plant? Oh, there it is.
In front of the house, there are open spots just for the parsnips.
Whoop, whoop.
And then water them.
Okay.
Good. Gouda cheese.
Whoop, whoop. What?
Gouda cheese.
Whoop, whoop.
1 and 1, 1, 2. 107.
Why are we saying numbers?
Literally no idea. Blackout keeps asking me
Mason, why are we saying numbers?
for numbers. And if I know one thing, it's numbers.
I know some numbers sometimes.
I know every number ever.
Oh,
All of
every
the
number?
numbers.
List all of the digits of pi.
I can list a couple.
That's not very good. You said you knew all the numbers.
Well, I know more than 2.
When I was in middle school, there was this kid who I thought was really annoying, who like always bragged about how he knew 100 digits of pi. So I memorized 101 digits to piss him off.
That's so funny.
It was
Truly
very
incredible.
funny. I don't remember any of them now, besides like the first like 5 or 6. But like at the time,
Yeah.
I felt so accomplished.
No, I think that that's great. Oh, Blackheart's making a starter character.
Oh.
We're picking the outfits.
Oh no.
I think I might do some art after this stream.
What are you gonna art?
I think I want to keep working on the goons drawing.
I think I am going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this stream. Probably watch Schlatt.
Oh, is she live?
No, actually, it's going live tomorrow. I forgot what day it was. I'm probably going to finish the Sneak Snag VOD I was watching.
Oh, I still have to finish the Sneak Snag VOD.
I was watching the true crime that he did yesterday, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was watching.
Is that the sociopath one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The digits of pi went around your 7th grade algebra class, so you were super bored and memorized a bunch. That sounds like you.
Iconic. That's iconic, though. No, but like for real, like that happened to me. Like the one semester I went to high school, when there was just stuff on the walls and I was bored, I would just be like, of reading it so many times in a row.
That really sounds like ADHD. Like,
I do have ADHD, so that doesn't make sense. I do be having wildly severe ADHD sometimes.
Beard
so
or
dark.
no beard? No beard. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm sleeping.
I can also sleep because I am simply exhausted. You're simply in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we're sharing a bed? Oh my god.
That's a little homosexual.
Wow. Wow.
I'm cheating. You're cheating on Sen with me.
I really am.
Sen was the original bed share and I came along and now...
I always love when we play on the Goons farm and I wake up in my house and I have no furniture because Maddie has simply stolen every single piece of furniture in the entire house.
Yep. Maddie takes everyone's furniture and puts it in their house.
Literally
every single night.
Every single piece of furniture.
It's so funny. And then we just play like
steal the furniture?
Musical chairs with the furniture.
Truly. And then I'm like, I just want to watch TV. I just want to watch the TV.
You have to go into Maddie's
I have
hall
to like
of television.
Dig through 50 TVs, 40 side tables. Like
there's only like 5.
Nope, 50 televisions.
Okay.
50. The televisions are having babies. What can I say?
Oh my god!
I'm out of water.
I'm sorry.
I said what I said.
I hate it here. I'm muting. This is why I don't stream with you ever.
What the heck? What the heck? You're the one who said, "Oh my god, if Stardew wins, can we play together?"
Because I
just
no
made
comment.
You sound so...
No comment. No comment. I definitely did not specifically ask, hey, you should let me play with you on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I also definitely did not vote for Stardew from all 3 of my accounts so I could leave the vote so we could play together.
That sounds like you rigged the vote?
I actually only voted from 1 account. I was going to vote from all 3, but then I was like, okay, that wouldn't be fair. And then it won anyway, so. Who's the real winner here? It's me. I get to play Stardew.
True.
And I get to still call myself a content creator even though I never stream.
It's
Does it count if
fine.
you're on someone else's stream?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I guess that's all Dream does these days, right? He's still a
True.
content creator.
Yeah. Hello, Tony. Although I'm pretty sure he
mean,
legally can't
He's
appear on any
banned.
streams
He's
right now,
banned.
but
He's banned right now, so he can't even do that.
so actually he can't.
That's an L. I'm just dying a little bit. It's fine.
That's okay. Peepo Pat. I'm gonna keep chopping down trees.
Hi, Tony. I just looked at chat.
Yeah, Tony's here. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the farming.
Did I tell you about this lady at work yesterday? So I was obviously sick like 2 weeks ago for like an entire week, deathly ill. And I still have like the little cough that when you like talk too much, it's like in your throat, whatever.
Yeah.
And this lady yesterday at work, I like coughed in front of her a little bit. I always like do closed mouth coughs when I'm at work because I don't want to be coughing into the air.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or into my mask, which is almost worse. But actually, no, that's arguably better to cough in your mask. But the point is, I don't want to breathe back my own cough air. But
No, I understand.
I coughed, and this lady went, "Oh, you poor little baby!"
What?
And I was like, "What, ma'am?
Excuse
I'm
me?
sorry."
You what? You poor little baby?
Literally, she said, "Oh, you poor little baby," and I went,
Literally what?
"Take your fucking smoothie and go." Like, it was so weird.
That is really weird.
I am like, huh?
Person.
And it was like a random, like, middle-aged lady. She wasn't like older or anything.
It's so weird.
Like, someone else called me honey, which was less weird because they're like, "Oh, thanks, honey," and I'm like, "Sure,
Okay.
whatever." But like, a poor little baby. And then she didn't tip me, and I was like, "Damn, I'm not that poor of a little baby, I guess. I should have coughed more." You've never been to a Sonic? What the fuck? Go to Sonic right now. Literally god tier. I also, Cal thinks Sonic food is gross.
It
That
is.
is just blatantly incorrect.
No,
I went with my
it's
friend the other day, and we got
garbage.
no. I went with my friend, and we got tater tots, onion rings, and corn dogs, and those were the best fucking tater tots, onion rings, and corn dogs I've ever had in my life. And you're just wrong.
I'm disappointed.
They're so good. I am not baby. I am actually.
Will
I
is
was
a
at Hot
poor little baby?
No, I was at Hot Topic. I was at Hot Topic,
What-
and
what do you mean I'm
no, no,
gross?
you're correct. No,
What do you
Veggie
mean
Soup, you're
I'm
so correct.
gross?
You're so correct.
What the heck? I'm not
You're
gross.
gross.
What do you? What?
You're
How
gross
did that
because-
even happen?
Literally,
What?
no, literally, the tater tots are so good.
Uh,
They're so good. Yeah, they're kind of greasy, but like, they're so good.
I'm gonna talk to Gunther.
Especially with a slushy. Ugh. You have the tater tots and you have the slushy. So good.
I'm shaking my head at both of you. I can't believe
Especially
this.
the real fruit slushies that have real fruit in them. Ugh. You have little bits of strawberry in your slushy. Oh, amazing. Just hits different. With the tater tots.
I'm SMHing right now. You can't see it,
I'm
but my head
estimating.
shaking.
Although when I got my tater tot, I almost did. Have you seen that that vine that like the guy's sticking his tater tot or his corn dog out the window and then it flies off the stick? I almost accidentally did that.
Corn dogs are horrible. Created
They're
by
so
Satan.
good.
Created by Satan.
No.
Satan's food. Satan's favorite food.
You know what? Maybe I'm a Satan supporter then. Yes, literally, Veggie. Me and my college friend, every Wednesday night, we would go drive 45 minutes to the nearest,
No.
both ways, to the nearest Sonic.
No.
And just like talk.
She's so mad.
It was so nice. Like, we would just like talk and like it would be night and it would be warm. So we'd have the windows down and we'd go get corn dogs and tater tots and slushies every Wednesday. Literally the best time. So fun.
I'm upset.
But no,
Corn
no,
dogs?
Cal doesn't like
Corn
Sonic.
dogs
Ugh.
are bad. Sonic is bad. And I
You're literally
stand by it.
so wrong. You are so incorrect. You have never
How many
been more. You
people?
have some hot takes, and this is the hottest.
What the heck?
This is the most incorrect.
No.
Yo, that's so fun. Literally, nights just going to Sonic once a week. Just vibes. Listening to music, you have the windows down, just vibes. I'm jealous you're just only 5 minutes away though, because this was before gas was super expensive and before COVID. But it still was a lot of gas money every week to drive like an hour and a half. But it was worth it.
No.
Yes. I did not ask for your opinion. I was just commiserating with your sister about our excellent experiences with Sonic.
I mean, listen, the Sonic slushies are good. I will admit that. They're good. They're the rest of their menu,
No.
garbage.
Stop talking. Yeah, it was just fun. We also just really liked driving. So like it was fine. It was fine because like we
Have
just
I not met yet?
like driving around. Yes, no, literally, let's go to Sonic. Let's ditch Kel at Kel's graduation and let's go to Sonic.
What
I'll
the heck?
buy us corn dogs.
I guess I need to officially meet Shane.
Or we could just, go not during Kel's graduation, but it really would
SMH.
be
How do you get the dinosaur egg? I don't know. I would Google it. Google has all the answers.
Hey, your sister and I are going to Sonic without you. How does that feel?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go to Sonic without you.
You're both adults.
We're gonna have little bonding time, and we're gonna leave you and go to Sonic.
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
You sound like you're.
I didn't even want to see you guys anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't care.
I'm gonna come to your graduation just to hang out with your sister. That's the whole reason I'm going.
Yeah, well, I don't care. That's fine.
I'm gonna be like, oh, congrats, I guess. Anyway, let's go to Sonic.
SMH. Okay, I gotta meet Mr. Barkeep and the wizard.
Ah, yes.
How do I do
Buy
the
me a
wizard?
beer.
I don't remember.
I hate beer, but buy me a beer.
$400? I don't think so.
Buy me a beer. We have $500.
Actually, we have separate money, so buy your own beer.
I don't want to walk all the way over there.
Well, if only I cared.
Hmm.
But I don't.
That's
Give
exactly...
someone a gift.
Yeah, give me a beer.
I'm giving
That's
Clint
my gift.
a flower.
Oh. My
nice.
sentiments exactly, veggie soup. My sentiments exactly.
I haven't seen Sister Soup. I don't think I've seen you since spring break.
That was literally like a month ago. But okay.
But it wasn't for that long.
I haven't seen my brother in like a year. So actually that's not even true. It was Thanksgiving. It was like 6 months.
I only stopped by there for like literally 30 minutes, maybe less.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted.
Thank you for the
8:50
raid
at
star.
night.
Welcome
Hi,
in.
Star. 8:50 at night. I'm exhausted. That sounds accurate to real life.
I took a nap today. Fat nap. I almost napped for 3 hours and it was only 2. Although I did wake up an hour into my nap with my heart beating impossibly loud. I was like, am I okay?
Are you good?
It's fine. I just took like 5 minutes of deep breaths and it was fine.
Oh, that's concerning.
But it took a second. Oh, it's raining today.
Yes.
Wait. Yes, it is raining today.
I just walked outside and saw that. L plus ratio.
What? What? Excuse me?
I worked 10 hours today, chat, and my toes feel like they're broken.
Stop using them.
I cannot do that. I have another 10-hour shift tomorrow. Technically only 9 hours, but it's my last day, so I don't really care.
Do your shoes fit improperly? Is that part of it?
My shoes are literally broken. Like there's literally a gash down the
No,
entire
actually,
side.
you know what? That's true.
So my toes just kind of hang loose.
I hate that description with all of my body.
I need to get new ones, but they were like nurse clogs because I worked at a nursing home. And they were really nice and comfy, and I need to get new ones, but they're kind of like $60, and I don't really feel like buying new ones.
Yeah.
So until these ones literally fall off my feet, they're fine.
Yeah.
Is your toe actually broken?
Yeah, no, her
That's
toe's
unfortunate.
actually broken. I've seen it.
Oh my god, we're twins. We can have broken toes together. We go to Sonic and have broken toes.
Tony's working overtime? Get that bag, though? Like, you get the bag? Overtime's so much money?
Overtime is nice, but Tony
Except when you're working?
Yeah, Tony, I worked overtime last week and this week, and they're right there with you. The paycheck will be nice, though. Yeah, text me a photo of your broken toe.
Oh my god, you're getting feet pics from my
I'll
sister?
I'll text you a photo of my possibly broken toe.
What the heck? Feet pics? Feet pics? I can't believe this.
I just like your sister more than you.
I can't believe this.
I've never sent you feet pics, but I would send them to your sister.
What the heck? This is I've been insulted in my own home. In my own home.
You're insulted that I won't send you feet pics? Okay.
Yeah, I am insulted. It's closed on Wednesdays, and now I'm extra upset.
The feet pics are closed on Wednesdays?
The feet pics are closed on Wednesdays. Hello, Star. I'm gonna fish.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna fish away all my problems.
Star, I'm ignoring the I in the pamper. That's incorrect, actually. I'm just waiting till whoever has the plamper username just gives it up.
Oh, does somebody have it? Is that why you even changed it?
Yeah, someone has it. That's why it's pamper.
I thought that it was because you're dumb and used a capital I instead of an L.
Why would I do that? Intentionally.
You're a little dumb sometimes.
Oh my god, your sister sent me a photo of her foot.
What the heck?
Oh
Feet
yeah,
pics?
that's definitely broken.
Yeah, no, her foot is full broke.
I'll send you a photo of my foot after.
Didn't you do it playing volleyball? Feet pics during my stream?
My toe might not actually be broken. It's probably just bruised, but like it still hurts.
SMH.
I've been on my feet doing hard manual labor for like already 33 hours this week, and I have a 10-hour shift tomorrow. I'm gonna start crying and throwing up. It's fine though, because I'm gonna make my manager bring me Starbucks. And maybe Chick-fil-A. Maybe I should just go all in. I should be like, listen, this is my last day. You should bring me Starbucks, and you should bring me a Chick-fil-A breakfast again. And he'll say no, and then he'll do it anyway.
Gotta visit Gunther at the museum today.
I've literally not met a single person. I'm just clearing our farm.
Well, make sure you're not... What are you doing with all the stuff? Are you putting it in the chest?
I just have it in my inventory.
Put it in the chest.
The sell chest or the not sell chest?
The built chest, not the selling. Don't sell.
Okay.
We need those things for things.
We need the things for things. I have a geode. I probably should go.
Ginger
over.
Island right now. Ooh, exciting.
Is the geode place open today?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my geode.
As long as you get there before like 4 or 5.
Oh, gotta sprint. I have only found one geode. I usually find 4 or 5, so that leads me to believe that you took all the geodes.
I literally haven't found a single geode.
Well, damn, we just got no geodes.
This is so sad.
I'm actively not creating a single person. I'm gonna be the town recluse.
Who
That
almost
sounds-
lost this fish? I'm
That
focusing.
sounds
I'm
very
focusing.
painful. Veggie soup.
I'm so focused.
I played volleyball once in high school, and I was so bad at it because I was afraid of the ball, so I would run away from it. Oh, I got whatever the sparkly bitch is. Alamite.
Oh.
I gotta put it in the museum.
Give it to Gunther. Gunther is a great, like, big cat name. Like
Gunther is the name of the penguin in Adventure Time. If you would have watched far enough to have found that out, but
what can I say?
you weren't a fan.
It was
Which
fine.
is,
it's just not my style of show.
I want to show you Steven Universe, but I know you're gonna hate it, and I'm actually afraid because it's my favorite show. And if you don't like it, I will be crushed a little bit, but I know for a fact you're not gonna like it.
Oh, well.
I mean, you could like it. You're definitely not gonna like the first season, but then it gets better. Joining the fan, this is a skill you'll need to learn. Oh God, I'll figure it out. I'm just not good at sports in general. I used to do every sport. Like I did cross country, I did track, I did basketball, I did soccer, I did fencing. My coach was an Olympic fencer, which was kind of cool.
That's kind of hype.
Yeah. I did every sport, and now I do no sports. But I also don't have anywhere to do sports. And also, I just...
It's much harder to do sports when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to pay for things by yourself.
Yeah, too expensive. And also, I'm always tired from work.
Yeah?
Oh... Automod?
LOL.
I also haven't seen RuPaul's Drag Race.
Neither have I. I've seen clips of it, like, on TikTok and stuff, but I've never
It looks really funny. I kind of want to watch it, but I haven't.
Maybe one day.
I've just never seen drag. Like, I've never gone to a drag show or anything either.
I've seen a drag show.
I've not. I want to, but I just haven't really had the opportunity because my parents would never have let me do that. And then when I moved out, I was kind of just trying to just survive and go to college.
Yeah.
I did not have time for frivolous activities. All I had time for was crying and doing homework and working at Starbucks and drinking 6 coffees a day.
That's so bad.
I literally would walk into work, I'd drink a coffee like every hour. Like literally every hour I get a new coffee.
That's so bad for you.
I know. That's what all of us did. We all would just get a new coffee like every hour.
That's just so bad.
Yeah, and then we'd like go home, we'd bring like 2 coffees with us. It's because none of us ever slept. We all just stayed up because we were all college students and like working full time and also in school full time. So we'd fully just did not sleep.
You know what? To be fair, when I worked and was in school, I worked night shifts and went to classes. So like, no, I definitely didn't sleep. I'd go like 30 to 50 hours without sleeping.
Yeah, no, like literally that's what we all did.
But to be fair, I didn't drink caffeine except at work.
I was at work, so
yeah, I'd have like 1 caffeinated beverage at work at like.
Okay, well we had like 6, so that's a little different.
And then I would. I'd normally do that at like 1, because that would last me until my shift ended at 6 or 7 a.m. And then I would go back to my dorm, sleep approximately 30 minutes, and then go to class at 8 a.m.
That's great. I'm sure that was super healthy for you.
Yeah, and I maintained a 3.6 GPA.
I did not do
in
that.
engineering classes.
I did not do that. Okay, so my schedule would be, I would have class at like 10 a.m. I think was my first class. Because I did not do morning classes. I said no. And then I would go to class. I would have classes from like 10 to like 6 or 7 at night. And then I would do my homework, I'd eat, whatever. And then I would just stay up until my shift at like 4 in the morning. And then I just go to work, and then I get off of work, come back, eat breakfast, and go to class. And then I'd sleep on weekends sometimes. It was a good old time.
Yeah.
And by good old time, I mean I was suffering all of the time, and so was everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, Clint's here talking to me.
I, however, did not have a 3.6 GPA. Actually,
Yeah, I think my favorite was my sophomore year when I was I would always work the Wednesday night shift from 10 to 6 or 11 to 7 p.m. to a.m. of course. And then I would go to my class at like 9 a.m. and guess what class it was? Shop class. I'd be operating heavy machinery on literally negative hours of sleep.
that's literally so bad.
I know.
Like, I think they might have like kicked you out of the class if they would.
Yeah, no, if they knew, they would have been like, you can't be here.
Yeah, like that's.
But literally,
super bad.
every time I'd be like, guys, please don't schedule me to work Wednesday nights. And I got scheduled every Wednesday.
That's
it was fun.
rude.
It was fun.
If I told them my availability and they blatantly ignored it, I'd be like, sorry, I'm not coming in. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I couldn't work Wednesday nights. It's just that because of Thursday mornings, I was like, it's fine.
Fine.
Totally fine.
I did good in all of my classes in college except for the science ones and the math ones. Actually, okay, so I did pretty well in astronomy because I really liked astronomy. And then I did super well in biology because it was so easy.
Biology is just really easy.
Yeah, and then chemistry, I struggled so much and barely got a C.
No, chemistry is so hard for no reason.
And like my brain just doesn't work like that with like all the memorization and all the like technical stuff. My brain literally just doesn't. Like, he'd be talking and I'd be sitting there and I'm like, I don't know anything you're saying.
No, literally, chemistry is just unreasonably hard for no reason.
Yeah. And
like, even as
algebra.
someone who is science based, I am like, I don't know chemistry.
Yeah. And then I took a algebra 2 class, and we went into the first class, and literally over half the class and dropped it after the first class because the guy, it like was literally intelligible when he was like trying to teach us. Like, we could not understand what he was saying, and we were like, we're gonna fail this class. And also his handwriting was so bad that you couldn't read it, and like most of the stuff was on the board. Yeah. And we were like, so like half the class dropped.
Yeah.
And apparently this happened like every semester. Like half the class after the first class would drop. And I'm like, then why do you let him keep teaching?
Yeah. No, my Bio 2 class was with like a hard professor, and everybody knew she was hard, but she was the only one that I could fit in my schedule, so I had to take her. And she, after the first test, so at the beginning of the class, it was like a big lecture hall class. So there were like probably like 150 of us in the class. And after the first test, literally half the class dropped fully.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
We were like, oh, it's fine. I had to take it because I was pre-med still, so tragic for me.
Could teachers that like deliberately make their classes really hard, or who like accidentally and don't realize it, or are just really bad at teaching, worst.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's your job to learn, but it's also the teacher's job to teach in a way that is understandable.
Yeah, like,
why is your hair like green?
What do you mean?
It's like greenish.
It's blonde?
It's like greenish. It looks like seaweed.
What the heck?
It's kind of cool. It looks kind of cute, but kind of looks like seaweed. No, I want sushi. I don't know why seaweed made me think of sushi.
How much money do you have?
In real life or in the game?
In the game, you idiot!
I was like, damn, you want me to share my bank account information too?
Yeah, drop the account number.
You know, I have not that. Honestly, if anyone got into my bank account, they would be really disappointed. They would cry a little bit, but
they'd be like, damn, you live like this?
Yeah, literally that one meme, they'd be like that. It's okay, because I don't have much debt, so it's fine. Anyway, I have $700 a game. Okay. I wish I had 700 out of game.
I got a Alamite.
Oh. I already got an Alamite and donated it, so you might as well sell it.
What?
That's what I got. Yeah, next you're just gonna ask my social security number just on.
Yeah.
On what? Are you trying to steal my identity? Go ahead. I don't want it. Let's swap. You could be me.
Honestly, I'm alright.
Thanks. My social security number is 666.
Oh my god. Pretty sure that's illegal.
What? Why would that be illegal?
Because even though America pretends it's not, it is the church.
So no one has the social security number 666. Yes,
it's like how it's how most hotels won't use that number, or like you won't find that on a driver's license or like a license plate.
I'm gonna intentionally make my license plate 666.
I'm pretty sure they fully won't let you.
I'm gonna do a custom. And it's gonna be 666. Yeah, Benji, exactly. I'm also just gonna tape a Ouija board to the back of my window. Just in case anyone feels like summoning any demons while we're at a stoplight. It'll be like a whiteboard, you know, the whiteboards that they have like the pen on and the pen is like tied on. I'll have the planchette just like tied on to my back window wiper and people can just come up and just summon demons.
Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So
it
true.
Is.
Spooky season.
We should watch a horror movie.
I'm down. I'm literally not doing, well, actually, I might be doing something in the evening, but I don't know yet.
That's boring.
But before the evening, I'm literally not doing anything.
Well, I literally work until 4, so.
Okay, I'm thinking if I do something, it'll be like literally 8 p.m. or 10 p.m.
I'm trying to think of a good movie we could watch, like a good horror movie. We should get the goons to watch too.
Yeah.
Chad, drop your favorite horror movies. I've watched almost all. I can guarantee you, I've seen every horror movie that you're gonna suggest.
I'm new to the horror movie game.
I have seen literally so many horror movies at a very concerningly young age as well.
It's almost your puppy's birthday. What's its name? What kind of dog is it? Give us the details.
Tell the puppy, tell a happy birthday for us.
Yeah, tell it happy birthday. Let me in. How do I get in there?
Willow, that's so cute. Tell Willow happy birthday. You hate horror movies?
Veggie soup is weak. She doesn't even have her ears pierced.
Yeah, I don't have my ears pierced, but it's because I keep piercing them or getting them pierced and then not wearing earrings, so they keep closing.
I mean, yeah, that would do it.
It's because I never find any, like, funky earrings. But I literally went to the store yesterday, and it was where I got the little pronoun pin, and they had the cutest earrings. Like, the funkiest little gay earrings. So cute. And I was like, damn, I wish I had my ears pierced. And then I was like, maybe I should buy them for when I get my ears pierced. And my friend was like, yeah, but why would you buy something that you're not going to be able to use and then just carry it around? And I was like, yeah, no, you're right. They were so cute. I was in this Facebook group when I had Facebook of, it was called something like that looks like a lesbian would make an earring out of it. And it was just all super funky earrings. And I was obsessed with all of them. I want worm on a string earrings desperately. Like, I think I will die if I do not have them. Diamond earrings, that's fancy. I want worm on a string earrings, and I'm gonna wear them at my wedding.
Oh.
They'll match the color theme.
Interesting.
But Yes, I'm going to.
What did you miss? Not too much. Not too much.
Talking-
We're just vibing.
Karai, do you agree that I should wear worm on the string earrings to my wedding?
I wear earrings like once a week, or not. I don't know. My ears have been pierced for so long, and I just wear earrings just enough that they don't close.
I'm gonna buy you worm on the string earrings. I'm gonna live vicariously through you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or I could just pierce my own ears again.
You could. I want more piercings, but money.
Karai, I said, should I wear worm on a string earrings at my wedding? Worm on a string. Do you not know the little worm on a string? I actually have one in my
Of course you do.
in my room right now.
That's
I also
completely unsurprising.
I also want to make, you can make curtains out of them, and it's just like you get 100 of them, and you make a little like
Yes,
you tie
I've
them all
seen
together.
those. I've seen
I
those.
want that too.
Of course you do.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, Julie. Clean your earrings, but you physically can't take them off. Interesting.
I just want more worms on the string. I only have one. Why are we yelling?
Just did a big stretch. You know how it is?
Oh, I'm being cornered outside of the house.
Oh, it's the cat! It's the cat! It's here!
I'm being told things that I already fucking know.
Oh my gosh.
Clint, I don't care. Yeah, I just don't. My issue is I will not wear earrings. Like, when I get them pierced or have a friend pierce them or pierce them myself, I will just.
What are we naming the cat?
Like, wear
Pumpkin?
I'll wear earrings for a couple weeks, and then I'll just decide that I don't like wearing the same pair of earrings for the couple weeks that you need to just leave them in, and then I'll take them out, and then they'll close. And it's a sad, sad life.
Wait, like you're saying like after you get your ears pierced, you just take them out?
Because I don't like wearing this. Hold on.
Of course they heal over. You're supposed to leave the same earrings in for like 3 months or something ridiculous.
I know, but I don't like. I get impatient.
That is simply not how the body works.
Well, too bad. I'm gonna make it work like that.
Yes, chat, I am watering completely unplanted ground. It's fine.
What?
I gotta buy us more plants because the ready.
My toes hurt.
Your toes? Of course they hurt. Take an Advil.
No.
Then I have nothing for you.
I hope they stop hurting overnight, so then when I have to go work 10 hours again, I'm not dying. It's okay though, because
it's your last day.
It's my last day, and I'm gonna do literally whatever I want, and no one can say anything. And by whatever I want, I mean do my job, because I would be incapable, and I would be too feel too bad to do anything else.
Well, you have cool people working with you.
Yeah, so oh god, oh, that's an acorn. I thought it was a bee's nest, and I thought I was playing Animal Crossing.
Stop wearing earrings because they were hoops and you were too big about studs. Yeah. What am I doing? I want to make a
can't really wear hoops in martial arts.
Fertilizer. I
did martial arts for like a couple weeks, and I was like, I think I was like 9 or 10, or maybe like I was 11, and then this like 17-year-old girl just full on punched me in the face, and like my nose is bleed. I can't say that word on Twitch. There was ketchup everywhere, and then I quit.
Wild.
You did it for 10 years. That's so much dedication. Why did you get us into a cutscene?
It's time to meet the little
giblies?
Yeah, the little dudes, the little guys, the little buddy boys, little orb men.
My toes hurt.
Yep. Cool. Good for you. Stop touching them.
I'm not touching my toes. They're just on the floor and they hurt.
Well, don't put them on the floor.
How am I supposed to not put them on the floor? Hello?
Lift them up? What do you mean?
I'm sitting in my chair. Am I supposed to hold my knee up off the floor?
Yeah, good workout. It's a good workout. What can I say?
My toes still hurt when I hold them off the floor. They're just throbbing. Oh my god, My Chemical Romance posted new photos of themselves, like, all together.
Wow.
They all look so old.
They are old.
Except Gerard Way still somehow has a baby face.
15, 20.
Oh my god. I'm so emo.
Okay.
I'm going back to being 13 years old.
I did not hit my my emo music phase until I was like in high school.
So after everyone had already broken up?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I was really late to the game.
I remember when My Chemical Romance broke up and I literally cried so hard I threw up.
You're like those people who were so upset that One Direction broke up.
Yeah, I literally was, because I'm not One Direction. I also was upset about One Direction breaking up, though, but I did not cry so hard I threw up.
I was really that person who was like, I'm cool. I don't like One Direction. That was me.
That's so cringy.
I know.
My best friend at the time, like this girl I was friends with at the time, who I do not speak to anymore, and we have not been friends for like 6 years because I don't like her. But she was my childhood best friend, or one of them, and we were like taught. We went to this event like with the youth group because I grew up in church, and she like was talking to me in the car before, like how excited she was for like this One Direction thing and how much she loved One Direction, whatever. And then some of the like cool popular girls were like shit talking One Direction, and she was like, "Oh my god, yeah, I hate them." And I was like, "Bitch, what?"
Yeah, no, I listen. I was like, I'm not like other girls. I don't like One Direction.
That's so annoying. Yeah, that's so annoying.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't even like I was like a closet One Direction fan. Like, I fully didn't listen to their music. Like, to this day, I still haven't really listened to like any One Direction music.
I love One Direction.
At least I committed to it, you know?
At least you weren't fake about it.
Yeah.
She was fake about it, and I literally like looked her in the face, and I was like, we were just talking about how much we liked One Direction on the drive over here. And she was like, no, we weren't. And I was like, okay.
That's so funny.
How was
Former pick me. No! Oh no.
You literally just exposed yourself.
Oh no. What have I done? What the heck?
Even your sister
Shut
verifies.
Up. Shut up. Listen, it's fine. And now I'm like, people should just enjoy the things that they like. Who cares? Literally,
now you're
don't
into
pick me.
Dream SMP.
Shut up! I'm actually not that into it anymore. My hyperfixation has passed.
Yeah, now I'm hyperfixated on Hawkstopper.
I'm actually not really hyperfixated right now on anything. Is that true? I'm trying to think. Am I hyperfixated?
I was also trying to think. The Sims.
Okay, but that is, I've been playing The Sims since like, get out of here. This is my tree. Get out of here. This is my tree. Why is there an owl statue?
Oh, I'm sluggish from overexertion. What the fuck?
Who are you?
I've literally never seen that before.
It's mine now.
You took it?
Bye, owl. Bye. Rude. Yeah, I'm not even caught up on Dream SMP lore anymore. I haven't seen like Sims are forever. I've literally been playing The Sims since it came out in literally like 2014. So like, I go through phases where I'm like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with The Sims, and then phases where I'm like, if I even see The Sims, I'm gonna throw up. So.
Okay.
Oh, how many hours am I on right now? Let me open. I have been playing it a lot recently. Let me open it right now. It's opening. Where is it opening? Good question. Hello?
I mean, to be fair, like, I played Minecraft probably that much as a kid.
Oh no, I opened the game. Hold on, chat. If it starts lagging, I apologize. I have 2 games open. This was not my intention. Please close the game. It might not be lagging, actually. I don't think I'm dropping any frames. But
I don't think you're lagging.
I did fully open this. Close the game. Exit the game. My game library. Click on it. 8,933 hours.
That's so many. How many days is that?
Does this show anything I don't want to show? Okay, look. Look, there it is. 8,933 hours. Boom.
That's too many. That's way too many.
It's a decent amount. What can I say? I'm a Sims expert, and I don't use any custom content.
Yeah, how do you not use custom content?
I don't know. It's just the way that
I
it is, I
use
guess.
custom content. I played The Sims for approximately like 10 hours.
Yeah.
And I paid $40 for it, and I thought I was gonna get super into it, and then I was for like 2 days, and then I haven't played it again since.
Yeah. 372.2 days. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, what can I say? I like The Sims.
There's a horror movie. Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw this on Twitter. Everyone needs to know. There's a horror movie coming out in August. And you want to know what it's called?
Oh no, what's it called? I literally have no prediction. What's it called?
It's called They/Them. And it's a slasher film.
Stop. What?
I am so angry and also intrigued.
What's it about?
It's
Like,
an
besides
LGBT
this-
horror. It is an LGBT horror film.
Interesting.
It's set at a conversion therapy camp. Actually, never
Oh.
mind. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I saw something
Interesting.
I did not like.
No,
Yeah,
that's fair.
it is styled that way.
Sounds like
I don't agree with that, and I will not be watching that movie.
yeah,
I do not think that is
sounds
a
like
good
not
idea.
a good idea.
That sounds like exploiting queer trauma, and I'm not here for it.
Yeah, maybe not.
Anyway, that came up on my Twitter, and I almost the title itself is questionable.
A lot of choices were made in the production of that movie.
It's a quote. I don't fucking know. I would assume it was a slasher based on the fact that it's called They/Them, but it appears to be some sort of weird psychological.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh.
You can look at it yourself.
You
It's by
know who's coming out with a new horror movie?
Bloomhouse. Jordan Peele.
Yes, Jordan Peele. I'm hyped.
What's it called?
Nope. It's called Nope.
What?
It's called Nope.
NOPE.
Yep. Nope.
2022 film.
Yeah.
That's odd. That's an odd title. Why is that a horse?
Because they're on a farm.
Oh no.
I saw the trailer for it.
Farms are actually genuinely a little terrifying.
Yeah, they are. No, they are. Ooh, I can make fertilizer.
Did
and
it look
scare
scary?
birds.
Is it a psychological?
It's definitely a psychological horror, but like it's Jordan Peele, so it'll probably be quite spooky.
He said it's totally different from all of his other films.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You know what was also kind of a horror movie? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. What can I say? No spoilers, but
We've also heard that it was horrible and everyone I know hated it.
I liked it. So, what can I say? But
I will probably watch.
like
I will
most Marvel
probably.
things.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it at some point. But also, I really don't want to have to watch WandaVision to watch it. Bye, Veggie Soup. I'll see you next
Bye,
week, and
Veggie.
we'll go to Sonic. Yeah, guys, I'm getting to meet Veggie Soup, and y'all aren't. So, sorry. I guess Kel, you are, but.
I met her a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
Completely.
when I was born.
Southerners are weird for ignoring obviously horror movie signs.
Hello.
Hello. I'm dying.
Hello.
It's fine. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Southern people are just like that. Southerners are just like that. I used to live in the South.
I've never lived in the South.
Veggie is older.
Yeah,
by...
Veggie's older. 5 years, approximately.
Yeah. Veggie's old. She's 27. Have you ever said how old you are?
I think I've said how old I am.
Okay.
Did you unearth this plant?
What plant?
People in your Spanish class didn't like it, but they're in your Spanish class. You don't respect their opinion.
I did not unearth anything. I did not touch anything.
Mobile viewer
Hi,
here.
Mar.
Hello.
Hi, Mar.
Hello, Mar. I can't believe there's a mobile viewer in my chat. No, I don't care.
To be honest, they're probably mostly mobile viewers. Why did I get a ping? Hold on.
You know what? Fair enough.
Who pinged?
I used to be a mobile viewer back in my day. What am I doing? Staring, hoping for a seed. I need to go. Okay. We'll start over here. You either ignore the scary noises or stay in your bed, or you end up on the news. Fair. I don't doubt it. I've only lived in St. Louis, or I was born in New Jersey. Wow. Birth reveal.
You're born in New Jersey. Oh,
I was born in New Jersey, yeah. But I can get Topaz. I'm on your TV? Oh my gosh. Hello?
That's not mobile.
That's... Oh, are you like Comcasting it or whatever? Crop demons? What is a crop demon?
Oh yeah, crop demons.
What is a crop demon?
I'm not explaining it. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
Also,
that's
I'm not
fine.
entirely sure. I just have heard it.
Live your best life, I guess. I shall go
Yeah.
see Samuel. 2 red eyes staring from the field. Oh, interesting. That's definitely a bit spooky. Wilbur, I don't remember if you've told me or not, but do you believe in ghosts? I feel like you have told me that before.
Yeah, I do.
I smell like grass? Like freshly cut grass? Because that's kind of nice.
Oh, that
Apple
is
TV
nice,
and now your family's commenting? Hello. Hello, Mars family. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hi.
I'm
Hi, Mars
farming.
family. Mar is the great mod. We love Mar. Mar's fantastic.
They blend in with the night, and if you stare too long, you get captured. That's a little horrifying.
We love getting captured, though. Honestly.
No, we don't. That is
Kinda
an
sometimes.
incorrect statement.
Listen, sometimes the vibes are just there.
That was the most pick-me thing you've ever said.
Sometimes the vibes are just
Sometimes
there.
getting captured? Kind of it. That's
How was
so
that
pick-me of you.
pick-me?
That was so
How
pick-me.
was- I'm sorry. How was saying I'd like to get captured by a demon cryptid pick me?
that's pick-me
Literally,
energy.
who would pick
That's
that?
It's pick-me energy.
Who else is picking that?
No, it's pick-me energy.
It's literally not.
Is Hat Mouse here? I want to visit Hat Mouse.
I don't think so. I don't think Hat Mouse comes until I cry. I don't think Hat Mouse comes for a while.
Until you cry?
They aren't demons like I am. Well, I don't care. I want to throw down with
Oh
some,
wait, Hat Mouse has to
some
tell us.
crop demons.
You have dessert? Is it more of that peanut butter ice cream?
Can I have some dessert? If it doesn't have dairy in it, because that's gonna make my cough worse.
Oh, I'm gonna make a smoothie after stream. That's such a good idea.
I'm
me.
drinking a smoothie right now. Oh,
I'm gonna
my
make
mic
a
just fell over.
strawberry banana smoothie.
Ugh, that's gross.
Excuse you. Get out of my farm. I'm sickling you. I'm sickling you. Get out. Leave. Leave the farm.
I hate bananas.
Ugh. I'm not asking you to eat a banana right now.
Bananas are gross. I only like smoothies with like other fruits that aren't bananas. And also I don't like mangoes, so my choices are very limited.
Just tell me you don't like smoothies and get on with your life.
I love smoothies. I usually just like them with like strawberries and blueberries and like raspberries and stuff. I don't like them with like mango or banana. Which is sad because banana is really good for the texture of the smoothie, but like I just cannot get over the taste of banana. If it's like a teensy tiny bit, Yeah, I work at a smoothie place. I make bomb smoothies. I've had multiple customers tell me that I make the best smoothies out of everyone there. So.
Wow. Our kitty! Hello, pumpkin! Oh, he just fell over.
Yeah, you can do a raspberry smoothie. I've done raspberry smoothies.
One time I put kiwis in a smoothie and I died.
Yeah, then you got food poisoning.
I literally, I put 8 kiwis in a smoothie and I actually died.
I'm sorry, 8 entire kiwis? Yeah. We use kiwi syrup.
Bad kiwis.
We use like kiwi juice for our kiwis.
Yeah.
Cry, the only issue with the raspberry smoothie would be the seeds. But if it's like
I like a little texture in my smoothie.
Yeah, that's true. Some people like texture. So if it's like, I stole one of your logs. So if it's like, or if it's like frozen raspberries, they usually translate better. I mean, to be fair, when you're making smoothies, sometimes frozen bags and stuff is cheaper. So get out of my way.
What?
I'm coming. I'm waiting to steal the
You're
merch
so
from
rude.
the tree.
What the heck is wrong with you? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Die. Die. Die.
No.
Simply
Wait, what?
leave.
Wait, Mars, what even a smoothie? Just 8 kiwis? No, that's not a smoothie.
I mean, I had other stuff in it. It was kiwis and what was the other fruit in it? There was a second fruit.
Bananas. I'm literally. Oh, I'm taking your stuff.
Get out! No, it wasn't bananas. I don't remember what it was.
Thanks.
Thank you. A horrible human being.
I'm helping. Yeah, isn't frozen stuff like fruits usually better for baking because like they don't get as mushy and like.
Put your stuff in the chest.
No, I think I'm gonna sell all of it. I'm just kidding. I'll put it in the chest.
I'm vomiting onto your shoes, and then I'm gonna piss on your floor.
Do not piss on my floor. I'm moving.
Babies.
Then you're technically pissing on my friend's floor who's taking over rent.
Well,
and I don't think they'd like that.
I don't care. It's your fault. My pee-pee, your fault.
I did not like that sentence.
Depends on what you're using the fruit for, but generally, yes. I don't know if I've said this or not, but I am so incredibly bad at baking. Everything I try to bake,
really?
Horrible.
That's sad.
I'm so incredibly horrible at baking.
I'm bad at the technical aspect of baking, but it always turns out really good, so I don't really care.
You know? Yeah. I seem like somebody who would be bad at baking. Sometimes me and Veggie Soup try to make chocolate chips and chocolate chip cookies and they always come out wrong. Chocolate chip cookies!
I won a baking competition once.
They always come back wrong.
I won the Great British Bake Off.
Wow.
I know, I actually just won a local baking competition, but I won money, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah?
I made like a Reese's tiered cheesecake thing. It was very good. Also, I have this really good recipe for brownies with like little marshmallows on top of it, so they like get baked, and so the marshmallows are gooey and the brownie is gooey, and it's like a s'mores brownie. So good.
The best thing that I've ever baked, it was fudge and then mint frosting and then chocolate frosting. It was so good.
Oh, I think I've eaten that before.
So good. Are we allergic to peanut butter? Nah, we're a peanut loving family.
I am mildly allergic to peanuts, but I eat them anyway because I don't give a fuck. And if I die one day, then I die one day.
Oh.
Although I did eat peanut butter the other night, and then I had super bad acid reflux the next day, like all day.
Oof. Maybe don't eat peanut butter then.
No, I'm going to.
You have a recipe for me? Good. Where are you going? It's bedtime.
I'm just taking a little walk around our farm.
Did you say hi to our cat? Walk. To Pumpkin?
Where's Pumpkin?
Up.
Where?
No, not in the house. Outside, up by the
By
water
the
bowl.
water?
Yeah.
No, Pumpkin's not there.
He was.
Aw, I actually have not graded Pumpkin once since we got him.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
You can DM it to me.
Wilbur's hitting the sack.
Stop hitting it? Why are you hitting it? For what reason?
I'm punching it.
You're violent? You're so violent? Why are you being violent?
Yeah. I wrote Wilbo on my cup the other day, and my manager was like, "What the fuck? What's Wilbo?" And I was like, "It's me." Where's our cat?
Probably up at the top. Go feed it and water it. Go water our cat.
A crow ate some of our plants.
What?
Hi, baby.
This is upsetting. I'm gonna eat it.
cat
I'm gonna
loves me.
eat the crow. And now I need to have a discussion with Phil's in Minecraft. This is so sad.
The crow flew away already. I scared it away. The new Philza, the Philza merch was really cool.
The Crowfather merch?
Yeah,
I
really
didn't really
wanted
like it that much.
I really liked it. Thought it was very cool. I've never bought merch in my life though, so I'm not gonna start now.
I used to be an anti-merch buyer, and then I was not an anti-merch buyer.
I just don't have to because people just buy merch for me. So it doesn't matter. I'm just a spoiled little baby. And people just buy things for me, and I say, okay.
My favorite hoodie is my original Philza merch hoodie.
My favorite hoodie is my boomer hoodie. Or the Dream Team Halloween one because it's very comfy. The 10W hoodie is pretty good too. The Wilbur soot pullover jacket thing is so fucking hot, I haven't been able to wear it.
It's so warm.
Same with the Rambo jacket. The Rambo jacket I did wear when it was cold though, but like the fucking fleece throw is so hot.
Coal fiber. Coal, wood, fiber. Okay, I'm making us a scarecrow.
I'm sure you'll get to wear the fleece when you live in Wisconsin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2. Wait.
Right, was the joke all on time you out? unless it's in the chat rules, and then don't say it. I'm just taking over your stream.
Oh.
My stream now.
Oh. That's
Wilbo. Wilbo.
Wibbler.
I've not said hi to a single person.
You should probably say hi to a single person.
Actually, I did because I was forced to.
Oh.
Low-key, kind of inappropriate.
Maybe not.
You should DM it to me because I want to know. And then I'll decide if it's appropriate or not.
Yeah, I mean, that would work.
I'm waiting for a DM. I don't have a stand for my microphone, so I'm literally like, so I'm holding it between my chin and then my desk.
What?
My microphone. I just have my, like, it's standing up and I'm like pushing down on it with my chin so it stands up.
Interesting.
Because I don't have a stand for it. And I don't feel like holding it because I'm using both hands.
Okay.
For my gaming. It's a child.
A child?
A child? Cry, I think that's fine. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. I'm making the rules for Cal. I'm making the rules. I think that's fine, though.
You're my senior mod.
Yeah, if it's not fine, then that's my fault, but I think it's fine.
Parsnip, potato. I always forget. Wilbur's a sugar baby confirmed? No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, that is true. It is.
I always forget what fish we need. Oh, and the crabs. Okay.
If I could actually be a sugar baby to like a rich person who just wanted to be friends, I would.
Yeah, I almost was, and then I wasn't.
Yeah, I've also almost been a sugar baby a couple times, but like it ended up involving things I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So,
No.
because that's what usually.
Yeah.
But every so often you'll hear about someone who's like, "Oh, this old rich guy just was sad and he wanted someone to hang out with and like go out with." And I'm like, "Damn, where's my rich old sad person
Who just
who
wants
like just wants to
friends.
hang out?" Yeah, like give me 10K for just going out to dinner with you.
Yeah.
Where's that energy from me?
Just put all these seeds
Hi, Harvey.
out.
I accidentally watered Harvey.
It's fine, I guess.
Who should I marry? That's a joke. I'm marrying Abigail always, or Leah. I only ever marry Abigail or Leah.
I've only ever married Penny and Maru.
Those are both valid. Those also seem like you. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it makes sense for me to marry Leah and Abigail, and it makes sense for you to marry those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just too. I'm what the kids call demisexual, so I'm just not interested unless it's just going out to dinner. And also, I do have a partner, so like that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that'd be a little. I feel like they would not really be okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'd be like, hey, and they'd be like, no. I'd be like, fair, Abigail.
Okay.
My wife.
Why did you say it like that?
You flirted to get stuff though in high school. Haven't we all flirted to get shit?
Yeah. You ever been to a bar?
Mm-hmm. I've been to a bar once and I hated it, so I'll never be going back.
Yeah.
Abigail. Oh my god, are you going to Leah's house? Can we just polyamorously marry both of all? Oh, it's you.
Why you say it like that?
I thought you were Leah.
I'm just over here fishing.
I thought you were Leah.
She's mad at you. Why is she
Who?
mad? Abigail.
What?
What's
No, she's
upsetting
not.
you?
She's not mad at me.
Oh, she's angry about her homework.
Mm-hmm. She can never be mad at me. Got 30 baristas give you free coffee, but you swear I haven't flirted for that. No, sometimes it happens. Like as a barista, when I worked at Starbucks, I would give people I thought were cute coffee for free, and I got yelled at for it.
Should I be insulted? I've never gotten free coffee.
No, I've only gotten free coffee like a couple times. You also aren't like the biggest coffee shop.
That's true. I also just don't really go to coffee shops.
Like
so...
I go to coffee shops all the time.
Yeah.
So like, I have gotten free stuff.
From the river. Okay. Wait, I think.
Oh, I killed one of our plants. I'm so sorry. I'm running away.
Why?
It was an accident. I tabbed out, and then when I tabbed back in, I accidentally killed it.
You're so horrible. I can't believe you would do this to us.
To our poor farm.
Cash money.
My toes hurt so bad.
Stop touching them!
Can't. I'm not touching them. I can't bend them. They hurt too bad to bend.
Don't touch your toes.
I'm
Leave
not
them
touching
alone.
my toes. Oh, actually, that toe is very swollen.
You should probably ice them tonight. Do you have ice or frozen things?
I have frozen things.
Put them on your toes, but put a paper towel in between because you don't want to put ice directly onto your skin.
I know. I know.
Mm.
My dad is a nurse. A bad nurse. But he's a nurse.
I was about to say. The starting music is just so chill.
No, I don't have the music on. Every game I play, I immediately turn the music off.
Yeah.
Unless it's I left the music on when I played Sally Face the other day.
I think I'm gonna do some more fishing.
Hey, you're the new girl, huh? No. I'm the new bitch. Hi, Maru. I'm stealing your wife.
What the heck?
I'm stealing your other wife. I stole both of them.
What the heck? Oh,
Al.
oh my god.
How did you sit? Oh, Come sit with me. Oh, we're
We
sitting
sit.
on the bench.
Sit
Bye.
on this one. Sit on this one.
I love the way that you like slide. Why are we sitting like that?
We're man spreading. That's so funny.
Shane.
You turn off the starting music because it gives you a headache? It is really loud. I always turn it down really, really quiet. You flirted into a private event? That's kind of exciting.
One of these days, I'm gonna try to sneak into a private event. I was gonna try to sneak into the Young Gravy concert, but then I realized I'm not gonna be in town. What if I just try to flirt with Dan Howell and snug us into the Dan show?
Literally, I don't think that would work.
He's gay, so it would not.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, he might be bi. I forget. I think he's gay, though.
Also, I feel like if you show up as a fan and try to flirt with him, that would be so weird.
That's true.
Like, that's the most pick-me energy you've ever radiated.
I'm also not interested in Dan or men in general at all, so.
Yeah.
The only man I'm interested in is Jay Schlatt. According to my boss at work. For context, today my boss and I were talking about men that I would be straight for and he would be gay for. And I told him there were 3 men that I would be straight for. And he looks at me in the eyes and he goes, "Is Jay Schlatt one of them?" And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it is. A little awkward for me. But,
Listen, Cry, I get it. You gotta network, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I would do the same thing.
Gotta be in the room where it happens.
Do you think if I look enough like a MILF Young Gravy would let me in his concert for free?
No.
He does that. He lets moms in for free sometimes.
Does he?
Like, you think yeah, because that's his whole thing. Is like,
what?
Like, do you not know this?
I don't. I don't even think I know who Young Gravy is.
Okay, so you do know who he is because me and Maddie both really like him. But
Okay.
he's like this white boy rapper. And his songs are very catchy, but he's very into MILFs, and his whole thing is like if you bring your mom to the show, he'll just make out with her.
That's so odd.
Like, there's this TikTok that went viral a while ago of this girl who like brought her mom to the show, and in the middle of the show he brought the mom flowers and he kissed her on the mouth.
That is so strange.
It's so funny, and apparently like if you're a MILF, you get in for free. So I was thinking I could bring a friend who looks very young and just do makeup so I look older.
You look older and I'll dress up as a baby.
As a baby? What do you mean? Dress up as a baby? How would you dress up as a baby? Hey, I'm just cosplaying a toddler. I'm cosplaying a 3-month-old. What am I gonna do? You in a fucking stroller? At a rap concert, bring you in the pit? Just wheel my stroller into the pit? Hello?
Yeah, I said what I said.
Open the stroller and you're just like sitting in there.
I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Whew. I have mail. The head mouse is here! This is a great day. Hello? Are you there? Wilbur has left us. I accidentally killed Wilbur with the baby comment. It's fine. We're just gonna farm. Unplugged your mic. How could you do this to me? It's fine. I'll just sit here and water my plants.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I accidentally unplugged my entire mic. I was trying to get a drink of water and I unplugged it with my foot. With my poor broken toe.
Stop. What did I tell you about touching things with your foot?
I accidentally touched the mic cord.
Mm-hmm. I like to sit with my toes curled under my foot.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
So much.
That's disgusting. I never want to see you again.
You know how I like to talk about how I like stand on the point of my feet sometimes?
Yeah, you showed me that, and I threw up in my mouth.
Excuse me, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, please. Pumpkin, you're in my way.
Pumpkin is never in the way. How dare you?
Pumpkin, literally in my way.
Pumpkin has never been in the way once in their life.
But it's fine. I forgive them.
Hi, baby. Don't listen to Kel. They're mean.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You're mean, and your feet are weird, plus L plus ratio.
My feet do be little grippy boys. They're like little hands.
I hate that, and I hate when you say that.
Veggie Soup also has grippy toes.
I changed my mind. I don't want to go to Sonic with her anymore.
Actually, I was gonna. Sometimes my feet hold each other's hands.
Mar. I have worked 90 hours in the past 2 weeks, and I've been on my feet for that entire time. And today my toes just decided fuck that. So my toes are hurting really bad now.
You thought that I just really like toes? That's funny.
My toes specifically. They said my toes.
I mean,
if I could sell feet pics, I would, but my feet are not like nice looking. Like they're not.
They would pay
bad looking.
more for that. Are you kidding?
They would pay more because they're not nice looking.
Yes, they like that those funky feet.
Oh, I hated that. They're not like bad. They're not bad looking, but they're not like slender little feet. They're like thick boys.
Oh,
they're
the hat
wide.
looks
I have
dumb
wide
on my
feet.
head. It
Good, I'm
sucks. I bought a hat from Hot Mouse and it looks stupid.
Give it to me. I want it.
You can have it.
Where are you?
I'm coming back to the farm.
Okay, I'm also coming back to the farm. I was just fucking around. My paycheck's gonna be beefy though.
That's so exciting,
all that
though.
overtime. It's actually not really gonna be that much. It is, but it's not. You know? You feel me?
Uh-huh, sure.
It is, but like, if I had worked this much at McDonald's, I would have gotten way more.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm right here, you hooligan. Literally, I just saw you. Come here.
What? Oh, give me the hat.
Oh, I have to throw it on the floor. Oh, hold on. There it is.
How do I put it on?
Put it on your head.
How?
There's a head. There's a head. Head.
Oh. I love this hat. It looks so cute on me. Aw, look, it looks so cute with my little hair.
Bit of overtime.
You're
maybe?
getting threatened with a write-up for overtime?
For working? I'm confused.
I'm assuming you're not doing overtime by choice. That's so dumb.
1, 2, 6.
I'm pretty sure I almost got written up or did get written up for being sick for like 4 days.
Okay.
Which,
Suspicious.
what?
They're gonna write you up for being sick?
Oh, yeah, well,
literally your manager got you sick.
Yeah, well, the conversation with the district manager, the way she was talking, sounded like she was gonna write me up, and then I was like, oh, by the way, I'm giving my 2 weeks.
By the way, here's my 2 weeks.
Then
Screw you.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, but I think I fully would have gotten written up. Which, like, first of all, not my fault if I was sick. Second of all, I literally tried to come into work, and I just had to go home early because I was so sick.
Yeah.
So third of all, this is food. You don't want me around food when I'm sick.
Yeah.
Like I had a fever and like I was sick. 10 minutes of overtime. Okay, well they can shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous.
And so they're writing you up because you stayed late? That's ridiculous. The job that I just got, while they were hiring, they were like, so listen, you're gonna work overtime. It's just guaranteed. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And I was like, they were like, normally our new grads are okay with that though, because they want money. And I was like, no, that's fair. I do want money. It's a rule, you have to clean everything before you leave.
Yeah, then they cannot punish you for a rule. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a fishing pole. I will never use it because I fucking hate fishing in this game.
No, fishing in this game is booty cheeks.
It's literally so bad. This is the worst fishing mechanic in any video game ever.
Yeah, no, literally, I'm with you on that.
It's literally just impossible to fish in this game. I have to catch my trademark first fish though.
Why trademarked?
Because I don't know. You have to catch your little first fish and it's easier than all the other ones to catch.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got chokers to wear with the dress, with one of my dresses for your graduation.
Mhm.
And I got a pack of 3, so I have, or 4, so I have multiple to choose from.
Exciting.
Which is exciting, and I will never wear any of them again.
I don't know if I picked out jewelry for my graduation outfit.
I have 4 chokers. If you want one.
I am not going to be wearing any neck stuff because I have medals because I'm cool like that.
You get medals for graduating?
Yeah, I have 2 because I'm so cool.
What are they for? Dumbass bitch.
I got one for being in a learning community for 2 years, and then I got one for being in the Legacy Senior Symposium because my project was so cool.
So you got one for being in the school for 2 years, and then you got one for being in an event.
Yes.
Why did they give you a medal for going to the school? Isn't that what the diploma
No,
was
it's for being in the community, the learning community. I had to do all this extra work and hang out with engineering boys. I
That's
deserve a medal for that.
Yeah, no, that is true. You do deserve a medal for that. Yeah, Callus would pick me.
No! Take it back!
When I went to college, I didn't get any medals. In fact, I dropped out.
I'm not sure that's something to be proud of.
Oh, it is.
True, men in tech, so
listen.
gross.
I didn't know.
And then I also have 2 cords. Let's go!
The fuck is a cord?
They're they look like the things you put on curtains to hold them.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how else to describe them. Just Google graduation cord.
The feather duster looking bitches?
Yeah, kinda.
Like it's the rope and then on the end they have the little poofies?
Yeah.
Oh. What
I
are
have
those
2 of
for?
those. I have one for the learning community. Because I got one for 1 year and then a second one for the medal. And then I also got one because I'm magna cum laude for having a GPA of 3.7.
Oh, that's cool. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I still have to pick it up. I forgot to pick it up. I have to get it up Monday.
Oh. I got jack shit because I never graduated.
Yeah. That does happen. That is how that works. Talking.
They should have given me graduation. Maybe I didn't.
Stop! Not the mansplaining. Horrible. I'm so sorry. It is like that though. We had a professor here who fully sexist. Like actually, like fully confirmed. He was a physics professor. I think I already said that. I don't remember. I already forgot. But we had some students. Okay, listen. They did cheat, but it was a girl and a guy. They cheated off each other. So they had the exact same answers, which is like, I mean, don't cheat. But, so they had
to at least change the answers a little bit.
No, they had exactly the same work and answer, and he got more points. And
How?
he fully
that's
got
blatant. No, okay. Were they doing that to like prove a point because that's valid?
No, they were doing it because he didn't teach us.
That's fair. I was that fucking kid in college who like knew people were cheating and told the professor.
That's so gross of you.
I know. I'm ashamed of it every day.
I don't cheat, but it's not because I don't don't cheat, but like it's because I always assume that I'm the smartest person in the room. And so I assume that nobody else has the right answer if I don't have the right answer.
I apparently always seemed very smart, so people would cheat off of me, which was the wrong idea because I am really bad at test taking. So, sorry to everyone that failed because of me.
Yeah. Yes, I was simply too arrogant to cheat.
That's almost worse. I would almost rather you have cheated. Listen, this is a hot take, I would cheat. I would cheat if I
call it using your resources.
Yeah, no, but if I gave it my absolute best and I still wasn't able to get to a level to where I would pass the class, I fully would cheat.
Yeah.
Because like at that point I've done everything I can do. And if I'm doing every single thing that I can possibly do and I'm still not able to get it, then like at that point like there's just
it's a failure of teaching
at that point. That's not my own
fault.
Yeah, that's not my fault. But people who are lazy and cheat, that's something else. But like if you genuinely are trying your hardest and you still are just unable to like pass the class, then like I don't fucking want to take the class again. Especially when money is involved. A lot of people can afford to take the class again. So like I kind of get it.
In 7th grade, you sat next to your best friend and he let you cheat because you suck at test taking. Also, some people just can't take tests and that's not their fault.
Yeah, I am just really bad at taking tests.
Yeah.
Like I cannot sit for them. I'm bad with that. And then
you got isolated
pressure.
People cheat of you. That's annoying.
So you couldn't cheat. You were just away. Also, people in high school, when I went to high school for one semester, would ask me to like do their homework for them or cheat off of them, and I fully said yes every time. I was like, sure. I'm seeing posts on Twitter that I don't like.
This is gonna be our last Stardew Day.
Okay. I'm sending you this post on Twitter that I don't like.
Okay.
Actually, I'm DMing it too.
Okay.
Because it's cringy.
Sounds good. You're gonna need food with me. I don't know how far we're gonna get in the mines today.
I'm actually sending this to Goons too.
Ew, ew, ew. I hate people who are obsessed with content creators. Make them stop.
Gross.
They're just people. Let people be people.
Yeah, it's what is this thread?
Oh no.
Foolish gamers as electric outlets.
What?
It's kind of funny I'm sending you the thread.
Okay. What are you doing? Are you just not even playing right now?
I am playing, but I'm getting distracted.
Gonna eat the leek.
Foolish gamers as electrical outlets.
As electrical outlets.
A thread. Foolish gamers is indeed a man.
Yep.
He's a dude.
I'm excited that he's an MCC. I'm happy for him.
I think he'll be really funny to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I forget you can't jump in this game.
Yeah, no jumping. Commented on that.
Yeah,
Totem Twit is going insane.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. Why do they not? I'm
Yeah,
literally
to be
dying.
fair.
I'm dying at his foolish's fault.
What the heck? How dare he? How dare he literally murder you?
Guys, so Cal and I, so this is a big flex, but Cal and I actually went to Foolish's favorite restaurant and sat on the same bench that he had sat on.
Literally. That's
because
true.
Because we were hanging out with Em and Moo.
Yeah, we met up with Em and Moo, and we literally went to their family restaurant with them. Wow.
Yeah, and we sat on the same bench that Foolish gamers sat
Oh my god.
We were like,
that was so funny. We were
away.
like, imagine Totem Twit hears of this. They would be so jealous of us.
Like,
we kept joking about it, being like, oh my god, Foolish gamers sat here. Moo and Em thought it was
so fun,
so hilarious.
We were like, guys, 2 minutes away from where he lived.
Oh my god.
Guys, we met his sisters. We hung out with his sisters.
Yeah,
we took photos together.
Oh my god.
Clout moment.
Oh my god. Like, oh my gosh.
No, Karai, that is literally so valid of you.
No.
That is the most valid thing you've ever said in your life.
Yeah,
and
no, we're with you. I literally, unless it's like a content creator I'm actually friends with, I refuse to go up to content creators in real life.
Yeah, if I saw one, I'd be like, I would not go up to them.
I'd be like, oh, cool, and then turn around and walk away.
If I saw, yeah, because there's only like one content creator, Markiplier, who like I'm actually like a fan of, in the sense that I'm like, oh my god, Markiplier. And like if I saw him in real life, I would be way too intimidated to go up to him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, okay, bye. And if it was like a Minecraft streamer, I'd be like, okay.
Oh.
The most I would do is if I saw like Carl Jacobs or like Jay Schlatt, I'd like nod at them and just continue on my way.
Yeah. No, the only thing is if they got too close to my like radius, I'd probably be like, oh hey, I like your content, but that would be it.
I would just pretend I didn't know them.
Yeah. I buy merch because I like hoodies, like a lot.
Yeah, Cal, what about Awesome Dude?
I could not speak to Awesome Dude if I saw him in real life. I don't, like, you know, like if I saw a content real life, like, oh, I like your stuff. If I saw Sam, I'd run away. I would briskly walk in the other direction.
Oh my god, we're content creators? If someone came up to me and they were like, "Oh, I know you," I would be like,
I told you, if somebody comes up to me in public and it's like, "Oh my god, I love your content. I know who you are." I'd be like, "It's time to make merch."
One of y'all got to take one for the team. I want Klee Soup merch. Wait, what if I did that? Would that count?
It does not count.
What if I started like screaming and was like, "Oh my god, Klee Soup!"
I would one, immediately turn bright red.
Cry, that's so valid.
So you have no idea who he is. No, that's definitely.
He comes up and he's like, "Do you want a photo?" And you're like,
"Who?
Why?
Who are you?" No,
are you?
Stop. Somebody did that
to Tommy.
Yeah. And that's the funniest thing that's ever happened.
They humbled him in that moment so hard.
In that moment, completely humbled. Just resting. Well, you guys don't even know what I look like. You'd have to recognize my voice in public.
Your voice also sounds different, IRL.
Yeah, that's true. When I listen to the recordings, I'm like, that's not what I sound like.
I know what you look like.
You do know what I look like. I know what you look like.
No, you don't.
I literally do.
I've been wearing cosplay every time we've met.
Oh, interesting. Bold choice.
Guys, Klee Soup looks like a person.
I have a face. A human face. Definitely human.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I look just like other humans do. With a face and fingers.
Okay, Cecil from Night Vale. Damn. Have you listened to Night Vale? I love it so much.
No, I have not.
It's literally, I feel like the vibe you would adore. It's a podcast. We should listen to it when you come pick me up to go to your graduation.
Sounds good. We'll have plenty of time.
It's literally so good. I feel like you would absolutely love it. I feel like you get hyperfixed in it.
Oh, uh-oh.
Like, I've listened to the first 100 something episodes. So good. There's like multiple hundred, but they're all pretty short. And it's not like an overarching plot line. It's like world building. It's like it's this guy who's a radio show host for a very weird city where there's tons of like weird supernatural shit and like cryptid shit going on.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, people are like, oh, welcome to Night Vale, like, because it was like this huge thing on Tumblr back in the day, but it genuinely is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gay.
We do love gay shit.
Yeah. Also, they have the coolest merch. And they have Welcome to Night Vale tarot deck that's like $15, and I desperately want it. It's literally the coolest tarot deck I've ever
just
seen.
keep fishing trash. This is so sad.
Good job.
It's fine. I just, why can't I look like my little PNG tuber guy?
I thought you were gonna say My Little P.
No?
Because I think if you looked like your PNG tuber, you would get taken by science.
Dang, that sucks.
And experimented on.
That's unfortunate. I'm just, I just want to be an Enderman.
You'd be too tall.
Yeah. I could finally be the correct height.
No. You'd be so much taller than me, I'd never be able to be seen in public with you again. But that would be embarrassing. That's like if I stood next to Randu. That'd be embarrassing for me. I'm so tiny.
You are just, I could step on you at any moment.
Well, not now, but...
No, you're itty bitty.
You could not step on me now. You're not
tiny
that
baby
much
man.
taller.
Little tiny
You're
baby
not
man.
that,
I could simply slightly hop and be over you.
You're fully not that much taller than me.
Yeah, no I am.
You're literally like less than 4 inches taller than me.
No, I'm definitely so much taller than you.
You're not.
No, I am.
No. You... Oh, yeah, I forgot we're ending.
Yeah,
I was like, you closed the game?
Yep. I'm just so much bigger than you. Well, what can I say?
You're not.
Okay, who are we reading today? Who's live?
Me.
Who's out there?
I'm live.
Are you?
Go. No.
Let's go say hi to Calypso.
Hi, Calypso.
Join the raid chat. We
Stay
love
for
raid. Join the raid. Come raid
free channel
with
points. Free channel points to make Cal meow.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while.
That's fine. We don't have
what
to
the
do
fuck?
it.
I mentioned Welcome to Night Vale, and I literally just got an ad for Welcome to Night Vale.
They're listening.
They are.
What should I eat for dinner?
I thought you were gonna eat oh, I was gonna make a joke, but I don't think that's appropriate for your stream.
I'm not cooking tonight. I'm gonna cook tomorrow. Either frozen Chinese food or frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza.
Okay. All right. Let's do the raid chat. I'll see you guys on Monday. I was like, why does it feel very weird right now? It's because there's literally no music at all.
Oh.
I turned it
on. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Bye, chat. See you guys on Monday for more Minecraft. I've been collecting so much quartz. So
good for you.
So much quartz. It's such a big build. I made such a grave error in judgment.